Yeah, we on we mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 2. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now, faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's...
And Swift loses the football. The Niners have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Lockett headed in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score a point. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
A handoff as they try to run it here. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You're starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
1st and 10. Purdy. Checking it down. This one is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wildcard Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Allen in motion. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. Now Swift. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, the Niners have the early advantage. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. On the out, connected with Allen.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Lockett headed in motion. He'll get this out wide. Still going. And he will score. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jair Brown on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Niners have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 2nd down, they'll run. Yeah. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So Kittle comes in motion. Right back to him on first down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. On is Moody to add the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the 49ers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Swift. He'll bring this up to the 22. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll motion over Samuel. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners extend the lead to 24-0.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bears try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here now, second down and goal. Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. First down, 49ers.
So Kittle comes in motion. To the ground, a first down run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. On play action, here's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. The The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. So Kittle comes in motion. Has his man. It's Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, San Francisco.
So Kittle comes in motion. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get it inside the 20. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bears have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
9 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. They will run it over center with Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. He'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lockett headed in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down, Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Back to throw, Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing again is Purdy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Again in the air for Purdy. That's out to Kittle as they set up the screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is left side and taken in by Allen. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He'll swing this out to Swift. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
7-yard
They'll
line.
keep it on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bounced. But it falls incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way. Really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
We'll start out here with an option to the left. Up the sideline to the 15. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, 49.
Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
On 3rd down, they'll try and run it with a draw play. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
8:57-yard attempt.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And this is going to be a 1st down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now an option here, left side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll drop to throw. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
On the out, connecting with Allen.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll twist his way into a good run. A pickup of 7 yards. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. As they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you.
My city, eh? Huh? Huh? That's how you handle business. I got a tough task next week. I got a tough task next week. It's a parade inside my city, eh? Yeah. It's a parade inside my city, yeah.
Now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanted all day.
Get that nigga out the first round, man. He got to roll. He got to go. That's what happened when I get a new joystick, no stick drift, and I lock in on a nigga, man. I can play when I lock in on a nigga, man. When I lock in on a nigga, I can play, man. I don't be wanting to play sometime, man. I be trying stuff, man. Yeah. Y'all niggas need to stop talking to me.